Welcome to Cow's Quick Take, where I give my quick take on Once Upon a Deadpool. Now, Once Upon a Deadpool has been received fairly poorly, but not because it's necessarily a bad movie. It's more so the fact that it's kinda pointless. I mean, 85% of the movie is literally ripped straight from Deadpool 2, with the remaining 15% just being, Fred Savage scenes and also PG-13ified moments. So guys, I'd still say it's a good movie. I won't lie, I prefer the original Deadpool 2 theatrical cut much better, but this was still a good experience, especially since a percentage of the money spent on tickets went to charity. And it's no longer in theaters, so if you haven't seen it already, the only chance you'll have of seeing it is when it comes to Blu-ray in January, which I would recommend grabbing if you're interested. It's basically just like the super duper cut they released of the movie, just as a PG-13 Princess Bride parody rather than an unrated dumpster fire that ruined the best moment of Deadpool 2. Like, I prefer Once Upon a Deadpool way over the super duper cut just for the fact that Once Upon a Deadpool kept the amazing acoustic Take On Me scene.
What is it? What's wrong?
It's not time.
What do you mean it's not time? I'm here, I made it.
Whereas the super duper cut replaced it with motherfucking Out of Ashes.
Is this heaven?
It is now.
I'm so sorry.
Like, the whole reason Take On Me was playing in the original version of the movie was because of how important this song was to this scene specifically. When Vanessa dies at the beginning of the film in their apartment, Take On Me is playing. So when the acoustic version of Take On Me is playing during the heaven scene, which is set in a heavenly version of their apartment, it's f***ing beautiful, poetic, amazing. Add on the fact that the movie directly parallels the song's music video, which just makes this moment feel cheaper in the super duper cut. Okay, unrelated side rant over, back to Once Upon a Deadpool. Fred Savage is easily the best part of the movie. He shines in every scene he's in and is overall just f***ing hilarious. I also love how they made him a Marvel fanboy because that opens up tons of possibilities for jokes at the expense of the Fox Marvel universe, as well as jokes about how much more important Cable is lore-wise in the comics. Fred Savage is a national treasure. My one complaint here though is that after the first act of the movie, he kinda disappears. Like, the Princess Bride scenes just vanish until the end of the movie, save from a couple short cutaway gags. And with them spread out so unevenly, it kinda makes the actual movie itself seem boring in comparison. Now, with the PG-13 censoring of the movie, they actually did a pretty swell job with a lot of it. Honestly, this might be the hardest PG-13 movie I've ever seen. Like, I'm still surprised it didn't land an R rating. A few of the violent scenes do look really weird, but that's the only massive issue. Honestly, swearing-wise, I was fine with the PG-13 rating. The lack of the dreaded F-word didn't lessen the film or the character at all, in my opinion. The only thing that the PG-13 rating really took away was the violence, and violence is kinda one of the best parts of Deadpool, so yeah, I definitely don't want another PG-13 Deadpool flick. Although, as the swearing shows us, Deadpool appearing in other Marvel films, well, once he's in the MCU, is gonna be a piece of cake, as he can manage a PG-13 swear filter just fine. The only issue with the curse word censoring in the film is this scene here, which was so poorly dubbed over, like, wow. His words don't match his mouth whatsoever in this scene, and it kinda took me out of the movie. But other than this scene here, the censoring of curse words was hardly even noticeable. Overall, Once Upon a Deadpool is fun, but still inferior to the initial cut of Deadpool 2. The real highlight of the film is the post credit scene of the film, which is like a mini tribute to Stan Lee and kinda made leaving the theater a little awkward as I almost cried.
I never expected something like this when I was creating the characters. I was just hoping the books would sell so I'd keep my job and be able to pay the rent. And to realize that the characters have meant so much to people. It's hard to believe. It's all like a dream. I don't think about that much. When I'm gone, I really don't care. It doesn't do you any good when you're gone.
So yeah, I'd still check out Once Upon a Deadpool once it comes to Blu-ray, but for now, you didn't miss anything by not seeing it in theaters. Cows out.